And number 3, Hawaii. This is the start of the Big West Conference in 2026. Welcome you to...
They're both dynamos on the court. Their size, their speed, their quickness. They can cover the 9 meter by 9 meter box faster than anyone else can. And they both have international experience. Both played for their national team. Quentin Greenwich for the U.S., for the Canadian under 21, and Kellen Larson for the U.S. under 21.
Starting lineups for either side have hit the court, and here are our starting lineups. First for Hawaii, presented by the Port of Long Beach. Adrian Rohr is one of the outside hitters. Justin Todd will actually be in the middle. Christian Tetrisky is getting the start tonight. He is on the right side. Tread Rosenthal, their setter. Trevel Jordan will be one of the middle blockers. Quentin Greenwich, our aforementioned player to watch. And Louis Sakanoko will be the other outside hitter. For Long Beach State, it's the usual Jackson Christ and Skylar Varga. Then it's Kellen Larson, our aforementioned player to watch. Alex Kandev, the other outside hitter. Braden Marquardt is pretty much the only change. He's been getting some starts in the middle. Jake Pizzanti, this is number 3 in the country. Here we go. Middle set, and it's Trey Jordan.
Right away, I'm looking in the crowd. I see a lot of green here tonight, and that's not a surprise. There's a huge UH following, both here locally and on the islands. Aloha e komo mai to all those in the islands watching.
Rosenthal is back to serve. One of their better servers. Right side back row, it's Wojciech. He's been doing a great job as one of the better servers in the country. Gets Hawaii out of system here. Varga finds some room and gets it inside the back line for a kill.
Hitting right over the block, going on over the outside, seeing a slightly smaller block from Rohr, and goes right over in the deep middle.
Yeah, rotation 1 here for Hawaii. That means their normal left side is on the right. He will rotate now back to serve in Adrian Rohr following the service error.
72-mile-an-hour hit, so not too bad, but you know, some go in, some don't, and he's going for it this early in the match.
Oh, we're gonna see a bunch of rips from the service line tonight.
Yes, we are. Like that.
Works out as a service ace, Adrian Rohr.
A little uncharacteristic of Skylar to mishandle that pass. He's usually nails. It's all right. It's a little bit early. He's just getting in the rhythm of things. It'll change.
Rohr, the Big West Championships most outstanding player a year ago. It's when Hawaii was able to defeat Long Beach State at home. Skylar Varga nailing it inside the 10 cross court.
Skyrider just high and up and going hard angle. That man is just so hard to stop. I don't care how big your block is when you have a 6'11 and 6'10 in the middle.
Jake Pizzanti, the setter, has been getting most of the starts this year. Long Beach State has been able to cycle their other setters like Island Doty in, as well as Christian Tetrisky. His first attempt goes wide.
The block on Long Beach was so solid, it didn't give him any options, so he has to force himself to go down a sharp line and just a little bit wide.
Tetrisky has been in and out of the lineup, just nursing some injuries throughout the beginning parts of this season. Good to see him out there to start this big match. Now he gets another attack, and he's able to deliver.
High and over that block. He's getting in the rhythm. It's a little bit too early. It'll be interesting to see what his stats look like for this game. And he's coming off that old injury, and he has something to prove to Coach Charlie Wade.
Yes.
Get that position back.
Darter or not, last week in the Outrigger Invitational, he was able to come off the bench and still be the Big West Offensive Player of the Week. Now contributing with a block alongside Justin Todd.
Justin Todd right here. Look at how he's combing, watching, committing in the middle, sees it, and just closes the block. Nowhere for more to go.
Outside, it's Gayak on the left side in this rotation. Triple block on Sakanoko, had to put it over softly, and now Braden Marquardt. It's been a little while since we've been able to broadcast a Long Beach State game. Marquardt has been getting a lot of looks lately.
He has something that a lot of middle blockers don't have. He has this kind of scorpion-like whip, and his arm is almost like in a scorpion tail and able to sneak it through the block. Watch him for the whole night.
Good serve from Skylar Vargo. Better pass. Larson able to dig it up. Guyek high off the block. Able to find a way to get another kill. Long Beach State going back and forth here with Hawaii, though they have the advantage.
Guyek was such a smart hit. He sees two giants in front of him blocking him, and he still is able to tool him high off the block.
Wojciech Gajek averaging over 2 kills a set so far this season, mostly the starter on the right side for Long Beach State. As that service error brings it to Christian Tatrisky, just as dynamic of a server back there for Hawaii. Tatrisky from Sofia, Bulgaria. I know Long Beach State fans knows that place pretty well. How about that guy knowing it pretty well? It's Alex Kondev, also from Sofia, Bulgaria, getting the kill.
The block was beautiful on Hawaii, and sometimes that off speed, watch this little off speed, just chiseled it right off the outside blockers. Very smart. Look at his vision up there.
That goes Braden Marquardt. We mentioned he's been getting the starts lately for Long Beach State in the middle. Transfer from Grand Canyon. Hawaii knows middle transfers from Grand Canyon well. Varga having to be the secondary setter. Kondev pushing it across. Scramble play, unable to get it back over, and Kondev makes it work again.
Great conversion. He just tips it high, sees a little real estate in the middle right there. See that real estate? Everyone's diving and not able to get that up. It's very smart. Good vision by Kondev.
The chant of "Let's Go Bows" early here in this one. Good amount of Hawaii fans and Long Beach State fans in a sold-out LBS Financial Credit Union Pyramid as that one goes off the block for Luis Sakanoko.
Rosenthal goes back to Sakanoko. He has that kind of confidence and trust to go back to your top hitter, and he delivers second time around.
Sakanoko, 6'5", from Paris, France. Wojciech Gajek.
My gosh, thunder straight down. Nothing the defense can do on that way. What a whip. Unbelievable by Gajek.
Double-digit kills in 4 out of his last 6 matches. Wojciech Gajek has certainly provided some fireworks for Long Beach State. Now goes back to serve. Good serve, 70 miles an hour. Opportunity here for Long Beach State. It's outside to Kondev. Has to tip it across. Tatrisky, dug up by Larson. Tatrisky, actually, Kondev here blocked and roofed.
3 blockers up, and when you have a high set coming way off the 10-foot line, what do? He got to swing away. There's nothing else he can do on that, and hoping that someone will pick it up with their foot, which almost happened.
Justin Todd, who was in on that double block for Hawaii, goes back to serve. 6'8", redshirt sophomore from Texas. Jackson Christ has been so consistent out of the middle. He's still just a true freshman for Long Beach State.
Both standing at a towering 6'10". This is going to be a great matchup in the middle there. Watch these two for the rest of the night.
Yeah, Jackson Christ for Long Beach State, Travell Jordan for Hawaii. Good serve from Kondev. Jordan gets blocked back. That is out of bounds.
Okay, I need to make a mention here about Tread Rosenthal. 6'11". Most setters wouldn't have been able to get that set. That was an overpass on any team. At his height, he's able to one-hand set that and save that team from an error, pass error.
Christ, no touch called, and Hawaii now getting a couple of points.
Good pass by Larson, high up on the net for Pazzinti, and he just trying to snap really high like that, just couldn't get a wrist snap on it, just a little bit long.
Tread Rosenthal, the reigning Big West setter of the week. The 7th time he's gotten that honor this year. That one misses for Skylar Varga. Long Beach State in a little bit of a lull.
You see the domino effect. It starts with an amazing serve by Rosenthal, puts the pass way off the 10-foot line, which means you got to throw a high ball outside, and all the blockers are waiting, and there's nowhere for Varga to go but put it out. I mean, he's trying, but it's such an easy block when you see it way out there.
Great. What a pass by Larson, put over onto by Pizzanti.
Slam dunk. Look at that. I mean, Pizzanti, he may not have Rosenthal's height, but look at those hops way up high and over, putting it straight down. So effective.
Just kill number 27 on the year for Pizzanti. From the back row, it's Sakanoko. Able to find some room inbounds and gets Long Beach State out of sorts.
A little off speed there, and Jackson Chris sprawling as fast as he could. Just got him a little bit too late.
Just a great atmosphere inside the pyramid from both sides. Gajek blocked back. Larson with the cover. Recycle here for Long Beach State. Good deke and set for Gajek.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Pizzanti fooling the whole defense. Look at Hawaii. What are they looking at? They're just completely confused with what out there. That's such a high level of setting right there for Pizzanti. Unbelievable.
Jake Pizzanti having to fill those large shoes of Moni Nikolov a year ago. But head coach Nick McCray has said it has never been about filling the shoes. It's just about making your own name. As that goes out of bounds off of Long Beach State, Hawaii will take the point.
And give credit to Greenwich. He was way off into the black zone back there, way off the court. And look where he put that bump pass, right in hitting position.
Finn Kearney making his first appearance in this match. The top serving sub for Hawaii. Blocked back, recycle opportunity for Long Beach State, and it's right there for Braden Marquardt.
There's that scorpion whip again. Watch his arm. And next time we get a slow-mo on him, you'll see how he just curves it into slant. Here we go. Right here. Watch this. Watch how he just snaps that ball down before the block even sees what's coming.
Marquardt seen playing time in the last 5 matches, earning the start tonight against Hawaii. As that serve goes into the net, 75 miles an hour from Skylar Varga.
Running late here tonight. I was about what I was doing on the freeway to get over here. I think he's even faster than my lane 1 on the freeway in the 405.
It's served from Christian Tatrisky. Gajek finds a way cross court once again.
Strong, high, hard angle. Very good hit. He's consistent tonight. His stats are going to be beautiful if he keeps this up. He'll be hitting well over 400.
Already is 5 kills on 8 errorless swings. Easy math there, it's 500. Ooh, that just misses Marquardt.
Louis Sakanoko, and he's hitting 500 like you mentioned, so they're going to continue with him. Well, he's back row right now, but he's their go-to.
Gajek's been a go-to for Long Beach State already, as that one is inbounds. Right on cue, Louis Sakanoko.
Watch this hang time, and look at how he just takes a little slicer, thumb down, right in between area 1 and area 2, where no one is. So smart. Great vision by Louis.
From the back row, it's Skylar Varga. Little counter there from Long Beach State.
Giving them right back a little of their own medicine. Almost the same identical play on the opposite side of the net. Little roll shot from the 10-foot line on a bic and hitting that same area on the opposite side.
Varga is 15th in the country, hitting .386 coming into tonight. Gajek goes back to serve for the Beach. That's into the net. That is service error number 5 so far already for Long Beach State.
Yeah, it looked like he was really going for it. It barely even hit the bottom part of the tape, so he's got to make some adjustments, get that thing in. Otherwise, that's an easy point for Hawaii. We can't do it this close of a game.
Kainoa Wade is in for the first time tonight for Hawaii as he sends that serve right at Alex Kahn. Starts in 15 matches this season, was mostly the starter last week. Christian Tetrisky back from injury pretty much 100%, as that is Wojciech Gajek once again, already his 6th kill.
6 out of 10, still hitting an amazing percentage, 556. I think Pizzanti is sensing him, he's feeling it, and hey, if it's not broken, don't fix it, keep going to him.
Alex Kondiv to serve for Long Beach State. Rohr off the block, gets the bounce to go onto Long Beach State's side.
Just unfortunate. The ball's just hanging up there. Jackson Chris was turning around looking for it. Didn't realize it was right behind his shoulder.
Still a 3-point advantage for Hawaii. Rosenthal serves it into the net. That is just the first service error so far for Hawaii. Jackson Christ back to serve once again for Long Beach State. They're first in the country, as they were a year ago, in service aces per set. Christ, one of the main contributors. Gets an overpass here. Oh, I thought it was going to be, and Tread Rosenthal is just too good.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at the height between these two, 6'11" and 6'10". It's on most teams that would be over. And look how he saves that. Those little fractional inches are the world of difference between a point and a passing error, right there.
Rohr just misses on that serve.
Kondev with a, he's ducking for dear life. Good eye by him. It only went out by a few inches. I don't know how he saw that.
Jake Pizzanti be back there to serve as Charlie Wade looks on. Block, that is out of bounds, so give the kill to Christian Tetrisky.
It's almost like the block deflection was as fast as the hit. Did you see? It was like a rocket. Went right over to the UH bench.
Tetrisky will take that as his 2nd kill so far tonight. Varga works it around that triple block, gets a touch call, and that'll be a Long Beach State side out.
That was fortunate for Long Beach State because that pass was way off the net, and thankfully Varga hits deep in the corner, gets a nice little point for Long Beach.
He goes back there to serve. 2nd in the country in service aces. Gajek. Tetrisky into the triple block. That is down for Long Beach State.
Giving him a little bit back. 3 blocks.
What would be a back-to-back, they are trying to earn their way there. That is for sure. Not going to be easy this season. As Skylar Varga misses with that serve. We have gone back-to-back national champions ever since 2012, when it started with John Spraw when he was at UC Irvine.
It's going back a little bit.
Tetrisky.
What a serve.
Kondiv has to tip it over. Opportunity here for Hawaii, and they're able to get a point. Big natural point for the Rainbow Warriors.
Now, Kondev, I would recommend just blasting in, trying to get a touch off that block. He gave him a free ball. I mean, Dink.
Give the point to Nick McCray, icing the server. And now a new server will come in for Long Beach State. Ryan Peluso has been one of their top serving subs. Redshirt junior out of Orlando, Florida. Peluso has seen his moments in petition. Southpaw swinging. Kondiv. Good pickup by Pizzanti to cover. Kondiv again. That is a block and a root for Hawaii.
There's some serious size on Hawaii's side with that block. Again, you have a high set, and there's not a lot the outside hitter can really do. He's just got to swing away, hope that your guys around you can lip it up but it's coming down so hard off that block. It's just good blocking by Hawaii. What can I say? They're just blocking him off the court.
It is set point. Skylar Varga able to find the floor from the back row. Going with that softer shot, but with intention.
Area 2. So right now, 24-22, there's a 12% probability that Long Beach can still win this game when you have this kind of a score. It can be done, but the probability is pretty slim. Let's see if we can turn around.
What a serve by Wojciech Gajek. Free ball opportunity for the Beach. Gajek.
Now, I'm talking about probabilities. So now there's 23-24. It doubles. We have a 20.
Important serve coming here.
This is huge. He has to make this.
Just a freshman from Katowice, Poland. Gets an overpass. Varga from the back row, we're tied.
What was I saying about those stats earlier? I'm going to take my foot out of my mouth. It's all tied up. What a change in scoring here. And it all starts from that bomb of a serve. Great hit in the deep corner in area 1.
Gajek, another great serve. Over on to Tread Rosenthal, taking advantage.
You got the clash of the giants up there, 6'11 and 6'10. Jackson Chris, there's nothing he can do. He's trying to follow the middle blocker. Rosenthal with such a quick snap over and 2. I'm surprised he's not doing more of that. You might see more of that, actually.
Rosenthal, that is his first kill of the night so far. Good serve.
Those on the island.
Sakanoko getting us going here in set number 2. First attack from Skylar Varga in this set, misses wide.
It's a good attempt. He snapped his wrist, wanted to go line, and Hawaii's block is big. Not giving him a lot of room, not a lot of options there.
4 blocks for Hawaii in the first set compared to 1 for Long Beach State. That's the 7th attacking error for Long Beach State as well, compared to Hawaii's 2. Make it 8 attacking errors as that Beach offense little out of sorts.
72-mile-an-hour serve puts the pass off the net set, which means he has to try to go deep corners, and it's a point.
There's a late adjustment there from the orientation on Long Beach State's side. Maybe that got a little bit in the way of as a distraction for Louis Sakanoko. Here's Jackson Christ. Oh, that's down the line for Adrian Rohr.
Adrian Rohr just snapping down the line. He's been a little bit quiet tonight. We haven't seen a lot from him, but when it counts, he puts it away.
First team All-American last year for Rohr. Good serve from Trey Jordan.
There's that soft block.
To Trisky, that is on Long Beach State's side, and he gets a kill.
Just snuck in between the arms of the blockers, looked pretty good. Put a little snap on the ball, and it just trickled down the arms.
Christian Tetrisky back in the starting lineup. Just a couple of kills so far. Oh, what a block in a room. Baited Marquardt.
No one fell for Rosenthal's over on 2. They stayed flat foot and waited for this middle set. Marquardt pressing completely over. Look at, doesn't fall for the middle, and he just slams it right back down. Take that, Marquardt says.
Here comes Jake Pizzanti. Good serve, sends Hawaii out of system. And Tatriski misses wide with that cross-court try.
That is a difficult one to connect, considering the angle that Tatriski was in, and Rosenthal putting him a little, almost in the black off the court. Only one place to go angle, just a little bit too long.
Both teams going out there with their same starting lineup. See if there's any adjustments from either side as the night goes on. There's Justin Todd. Haven't said his name so far yet in terms of a kill because that's his first of the evening.
Hey, he's been pretty quiet. They haven't really been going too much in the middle. And maybe that might change things for Rosenthal. He might have some different thoughts now.
Tread Rosenthal, speaking of, the setter is back to serve. And a good one. Required a one-hand set attempt from Pizzanti, but it goes over the net. He was in the back row.
Wasn't much he can do with that. The serve was powerful. Larson gave a bullet pass, and a little bit too much for Pizzanti to get to.
Another good serve from Rosenthal. And that one's put away by Todd.
You know, if I were making some early observations tonight.
2 and number 3 come out of the timeout here. In the middle, Long Beach State was able to go to Braden Marquardt out of the timeout for the kill.
And a great pass by Kellen Larson, the Kellinator, putting it right on the money. And you can run any offense on that kind of pass.
Skylar Varga back to serve there for the Beach. First team All-American for good reason. Net violation. It is Hawaii getting called for it.
Hawaii.
Both players did make contact. Who made contact first?
And that's what they might be looking to challenge.
5 serving 7. Varga to serve again. That one looks easy off the block there for Tatriski.
Credit to Greenwich. That pass was right on the money. Nice and high like Rosenthal likes. And it's very difficult to stop that kind of offense. I said it before. It's all about passing tonight.
It's served by Adrian Rohr. Kandiv. That called in.
Deep corner, right at the 90-degree turn. Corner pocket. You can't get a better hit than that, can you?
Alex Kandiv struggling a little bit. Hitting percentage-wise, before that swing, he was hitting negative .222. That last kill, his third, helps it a bit. Braden Marquardt to serve for the Beach. That is out of bounds.
Just a little long. You know, he's going for it. You know, you just got to try it and put them back on their heels. 6-9. It's a close match. It's still early. Why not go for it?
Justin Todd misses with that serve, so trading service errors here. And Wojciech Gajek will go back there for Long Beach State.
Wojciech hitting 583. No, my bad. 625. No, he's at 583, isn't he? That's right. He's putting up a big serve and putting up some big numbers on his hitting. And of course, Jordan returning that with a beautiful middle from Rosenthal's nice hit.
Yeah, Travell Jordan now 4 for 4 so far tonight. He's as efficient as ever. In the middle, there's Jackson Christ responding for Long Beach State.
Take that, right back at him. These two are going to be going at it all night long. I love this matchup between these two on size, their physique, their power, the power they put on these both sides of the net.
Chris hitting .481 for the season coming into tonight.
Unbelievable. You know, so many people talk about how hard it is to pass that when he throws that ball on his serve a mile up in the pyramid. And there's a good example. It's so hard to pass that one. Is that one of the only, I think, our first ace for Long Beach for the night?
29th ace on the year for Condiff. He leads the country in aces per set. Misses on that serve. Did get a natural point. As Sakanoko will go back there for Hawaii. Louis Sakanoko, 11 service aces on the year, looking for 12. Basically gets one. It'll go down statistically as a Rosenthal kill.
But that credit goes to Sakanoko with that serve. He just went up and just took a little spin off that caught everyone off guard. Great serve. Look, I love the variety and creativity of Sakanoko when he's serving back there.
Little break there to wipe the floor on Long Beach State side. Going to see a lot of extra effort here tonight. I know both teams are amped up for this one. Long Beach State, just their second separate top 5 opponent this season. Hawaii has had a very tough non-conference schedule. Outside, it's Varga. Pizzanti finds Christ in the middle. That's a net violation on Long Beach State.
Christ was just taking a nice snap on it, just followed through a little bit too much with his hand. It happens. Here we are again, just a follow through. Just nicked it.
Hawaii in control here in the second set. Misses with that serve to Sakanoko. That's the 6th service error tonight for Hawaii, compared to 8 for Long Beach State.
Relatively expected at this level, and people going for these heavy serves. I mean, there's going to be some service errors. Nothing as bad as the Long Beach UCLA game with all those service errors.
Christ. Gajek, that fell on the Hawaii side, and Wojciech Gajek will take the natural point for Long Beach State.
Look at this press. Look how far over he is, just trying to, it looked like he just didn't break his wrist and just happened to get a little break for Long Beach. Down his arms.
Good serve from Christ again. That one's outside the antenna. We say hello to Christian Satrisky here on the sidelines. Long Beach State will take another point. So he's hitting negative .091. Sakanoko has done well, though. Good pancake save by Gajek.
Unbelievable. What a pancake. Sprawled out, lifts that up beautifully. Pizzanti puts it right on the money. Straight over the block. That is good volleyball, Long Beach State.
We're tied up at 13. Jackson Christ on a good 3-0 serving run, 4-0 run overall, as that one goes out of bounds. Hawaii go back with Travell Jordan after Christ's good service run.
You know, for Jackson Christ to the serve, it's almost a spike. I mean, at 6'10", he's hitting the ball down from back there.
Gajek from the back row. He's been flying out of the back row tonight.
Justin Todd couldn't quite get out there quick enough. Fast offense, you go one-on-one a lot of times, and it worked for Long Beach. Watch how fast he's running that. Look at Justin Todd, couldn't get there one-on-one all night long. Long Beach would love more of those.
Right now, Gajek rotates into the front row with Pizzanti serving, and it's a good one. Over the net, that's Gajek able to take advantage once again.
So smart on that. Don't turn the ball in when you joust like that with two hands. Swipe it off the outside hand and arm of Hawaii, which he did. Beautiful, very good thinking at the last split second when you have a sky ball coming over 100 feet up in the air.
Pizzanti has had a pretty good serve throughout this season. Hasn't had as many aces with 15, but getting a couple right now. Somehow Adrian Rohr is able to find some open floor.
On the defensive, on Long Beach side, stuff like that you just hate. You got a great serve, you put him way off the court, sky ball set, and he just does a junk play, which worked, and Long Beach is just shaking their head. How did that get through?
Gajek has to recycle. Varga on the right side in this rotation finds a way.
These little off-speed chisels are working on the outside. The block is so high on both sides. It's working. Stick with it. They're going to be probably going back to that again. Let's see.
Long Beach State with a 1-point lead. A little different from what we saw in the first set. A good serve from Varga.
That's the Varga we know. If he's not doing at least a few aces a night, he's not on, and that's what we know about Skylar Varga. Do you see that spin he put on it? It was an off-speed curved spin right in the little area 1, area 2, right in the in-between spot.
Second in the nation in aces per set is Skylar Varga. Able to work it off the block and out. Adrian Rohr with an important side out.
One-on-one block out there. It's a good-looking hit by Adrian Rohr.
Rohr now with 4 kills on 5 errorless swings, so he's hitting 800. Just hasn't seen as many attempts as he usually gets per set. Oh, in the middle. It's Braden Marquardt.
What in the world was that?
Opportunities as some of his teammates this season. And he certainly has shown that he has the ability. Ryan Peluso is in to serve for Long Beach State. Tetrisky gets that dug back over. Another chance for Christian Tetrisky. He's able to notch his 5th kill.
Good looking volleyball. You know what I like about Ryan Peluso? He comes in cold and he always puts his serve in. Always. I can't remember the last time he's ever had a missed serve. He's always reliable, and I think that's why Coach Nick McGray puts him in.
Speaking of another serving sub, it's Finn Kearney for Hawaii. Kondiv has to try and recycle, now gets 2 hands on it. One more time. One hand saved by Rohr. Christ!
Unbelievable. A lot of really good defense, both sides of the court. That is top volleyball from number 2 and number 3 in the nation.
I think one thing on this play, Kellen Larson had to go all the way across the court, get that free ball pass.
He's a dynamo. We had the player profile at the beginning. He's everywhere.
Good serve from Gajek. He was a difference maker in the first set. Christ able to take advantage on this one-on-one matchup with Travell Jordan.
That was a gamble by Chris because he could have flat-footed and thought, well, maybe it's going to go outside, but he committed with him. Look at that. Look at that reach. 6'10", huge arm swing like an eagle.
I think that got the bench so excited they got a sideline warning on Long Beach State's side.
Oh, there's a heater. Oh, you can't.
Oh, that's inbounds for Christian Tetrisky. You don't see a kill for him like that every night.
He's laughing as he's going back to the serve. He's all, I'll take the kill, but really? Well, Long Beach is in the red zone first, 2018. Can't let any of those mistakes come through. Hawaii's going to be right in this game if you let more of those go.
That goes into the net. Long Beach State will catch the break. Up by 3, very similar. It's just on opposite ends this time. It was Hawaii up by 3 late in the first set. Long Beach State is up by 3 late in the second. Kondiv. Softer serve, and it is perfect for Greenwich to take advantage, give it right up to Tread Rosenthal to go over on 2.
He's just, his dumps on 2 are just so high, and he's had some international experience playing on the U.S. team, and you're going to see a lot more from him in the future, wearing the stars and stripes for the U.S.
Oh, good serve for Louis Sakanoko. Gets the ace.
Great off-speed serve. He was a hair away from a foot fault. He's an amazing player, and let's see if we can get more out of him tonight.
Sakanoko serving out of the timeout. Long Beach State looking for a big side out. Varga, second shot at it. Easier to get for Sakanoko. It's outside Aurora. Pancake save. Free ball opportunity for Hawaii. That's put down by Tread Rosenthal. We're tied.
Does that look familiar with Nikolov last year?
Yes.
Very similar, the same type of threat. You have 4 attackers in the front, not including the back row, of course. I mean, Rosenthal has that luxury at his height.
21-21 as Sakanoko serves again. Varga, that's out of bounds. He just hasn't been able to find that line shot.
Great looking snap. He was just going hard and fast in between. It looks like there's some discussion going on with the second ref. Are they? Oh, they're not going to challenge it, but they're not liking what they saw in that last play.
Gayak, that is off the block and out of bounds.
By inches. By inches, they needed that.
Pizzanti dove, had a close look at that, and he made sure with the referees that was out of bounds. Tied up at 22. Here's Chris back to serve for the Beach.
This is critical. He needs to make the serve. He does.
Pizzanti sets up Gayak again. That's in.
That's in. That was a powerful in. Coach Wade was calling it out.
Chris misses on that serve. Give that point to Charlie Wade with that late timeout.
Chris is all or nothing when he goes back to serve. He puts that ball in. It's very difficult to pass. And a lot of them will sail long because he's going for it.
Kainoa Wade comes back into the match. This is a critical serve for Hawaii. And a good one. Varga hangs in the air and is able to find the floor in bounds.
Did you see how he checked on his hand? He gave the motion like he's going to hit it, stopped and held his wrist for a second, enough to sneak it underneath the blocker's arm for a sharp angle. Game point.
Pizzanti to serve set point for Long Beach State.
That's a good pass.
To Trisky. No touch. That's out of bounds. Long Beach State evens the. Here's Kondev to get us going here in set 3. Sakanoko high off that block. That works out well.
Great high hit by Sakanoko. And you know, that pass was impressive. He put a lot into that, and Greenwich put it right on the money.
Quentin Greenwich has really shown up and shown out tonight. Our player to watch for Hawaii for good reason. Back to serve again here is Louis Sakanoko. Had a service ace in that second set. Right side, Gayak. Dug up over the net. Long Beach State will play it out. Gayak again.
That's not easy for Jackson Chris to take a high ball straight on that and set it beautifully to Pizzanti to reset that whole play. Well done. Shows the maturity of him as a true freshman.
Yeah, that could have been attempted at as an attack for Chris, but he wisely pulled back, and now he gets the serve. To Trisky, blocked back. No, it is going to be 4 touches on Hawaii.
Never made it, yeah. Sakanoko, did you notice that the last 4 or 5 serves, he's just been doing that same little kind of off-speed shotty, and Long Beach is onto that. They've stepped in and passing perfect on him.
That has kind of been a mid-season adjustment for Louis Sakanoko. He had been firing away early on his serves, but I think he's kind of held back a little bit just to keep it in on at least his first serve, or maybe his first 2 serves of a service run. This time around, it's a triple block put up for Hawaii and down.
Solid block. Here comes Ofek Hazan. New middle, and he comes with a lot of international experience.
Yeah, Hazan will be the middle blocker in the front row, the sophomore from Israel. Marquardt looking for a touch call, doesn't get one.
It's a nice turn across the body, but just couldn't get a finger.
No challenge from Long Beach State. Play on, still early here in the 3rd set. Varga gets dug up, over on 2 goes Rohr. That's a fast shoot set there. Rosenthal, he gets set up and he's able to terminate.
Rosenthal is hitting 5 for 5. He's hitting 1,000%. This man is amazing. Look at this. He's high up, high and over the block. More to come with him on those over and 2s.
2-time first team All Big West is Tread Rosenthal. How did Wojciech Gajek swing that one?
His range, the set was low. Most guys couldn't broad jump even to get to that ball, and he still put a snap on a hard angle. Great hit by Gajek.
Pazanter, Long Beach State down 1 in the 3rd. Rohr dug up initially by Larson. Opportunity here for the Warriors. From the back row, it's Sakanoko.
Following through, doing a lap underneath the net. There's so much momentum by that hit. Huge power, too, on that. My gosh.
Rosenthal now back to serve. As he said, 5 for 5 kills. Got 19 assists. Gajek. Gajek again, but this time puts it out of bounds. Actually technically called a double contact violation.
Knowing for him hitting the oppo, look at him outside hitting the power. He's so confident, the setter's going to him. They know that he's got some amazing stats. It just got the best of him on that little push shove with both his hands. But that first one was a blast.
Good job by Hawaii to dig it up. Now it's Varga. Right side in this rotation, popped up by Greenwich. Picked up by Pazanti here, and Long Beach State has Varga on the right side again. Blocked and roofed.
Nothing really you can do.
Skylar Varga back there to serve for the Beach. He's got 9 kills on 23 swings and an ace. Misses on that serve.
Well, back and forth on some service errors. Everyone's trying to get in a rhythm. Adrian Rohr back, looks like. See if he can put this one in.
4 kills on 10 errorless swings for Rohr tonight so far. Gajek.
What a whip. My gosh. He's just killing it tonight. 565, add more to that.
15th kill on that his 24th swing. He has just been blocked once. Marquardt back there for Long Beach State. Misses wide with that serve. Here's Ofek Hazan. He'll go back there to serve for Hawaii. Mid-match adjustment for Charlie Wade, as this has happened a good amount of times throughout the season. Just has so many great middle blockers to work with. Same thing on the other side for Long Beach State, as Kandiv is able to terminate.
That hit went right to Ofek, and there was just so much power there. Tried to get his arms on it, Too much heat from Kondev. Great hit, Kondev. Really hanging up there.
Gayek, who just rejected by the top of the tape.
He hit that ball on the serve just a little bit. It was coming downward, and as a result, just didn't clear the tape.
Christian Tatrisky struggling in the efficiency department, negative 059 hitting, does have 6 kills. Gayek, we haven't seen that much tonight as he has been so efficient.
He is human. He's allowed to make a mistake once in a while. It's all right.
It's just tough for Long Beach State, though, in this particular spot. They're now down 5.
Oh, that's trapped.
Kondev
Smart.
gets a touch call.
Smart. It wasn't very pretty. It was a little ugly, but it worked. We'll take that side out.
Rosenthal had to go up one-on-one with Kondev there as the Bulgarian goes back to serve. Off-speed shot. Sakonoko off-speed, and he finds the floor.
Real good rhythm there on both sides of the net. Sakonoko sees a little, just a small, look how small this window is right there. And even with Gayek sprawling out, this is a game of inches right here. Jackson Chris making sure it's dry, and that's his takeoff point right there. Very, very important to make sure it's dry.
Here comes Sakonoko to serve. Varga high off the block, easier pickup.
Under the net.
Center line violation on Hawaii. They're trying to argue their case.
They're making it.
Oh, a card being dealt to Hawaii.
Who'd they give that to? Sakonoko?
Seems like they did. It's a red
Oh, it's
card.
a red. Wow. When was the last time you saw a red card?
Haven't seen it in a while. Especially here inside the pyramid for either side.
And you know what? He's a good guy. I've had a chance to meet him in the
Yes.
past. He's a real gentleman. And it's just out of character. But competition this tight
Yes.
brings it out of everyone.
Had nothing to do with going across the net either. There's so much respect from either side. It was just arguing a call. Yep. Just went a little too overboard. Also, not the captain on the floor, I believe.
That's right.
Initially picked up, but it ends up too strong as Christian Tatrisky is able to get the side out for Hawaii.
No, Jackson swiped that ball up just high enough, hoping someone else will follow him. But look at Kondev. He's falling back to, there he is. If he was still up on his feet, he could have probably kicked or bounced that ball back up, but he was already falling back along with Jackson. But credit to the high hard hit from UH.
So much effort put on the floor. Lots of floor wipes as Travell Jordan back to serve for the Warriors. Varga blocked back, recycle. Marquardt somehow is able to get that to go.
This matchup between Ofek Hazan and Marquardt, pretty even here in height and physicality, everything. This is going to be a really good matchup going forward in the next sets.
Yeah, Marquardt 6'5", Hazan 6'6", as Pizzanti is back there to serve for Long Beach State.
Come on, Richa, almost hitting us.
Little hello there to the sideline fans from Jake Pizzanti, showing his hustle. Another kill there for Adrian Rohr. 5th kill now in 11 errorless swings. Oh, good serve from Tread Rosenthal. Free ball opportunity for Hawaii. Tatrisky. Guyek, that is off of Long Beach State.
It went off his head. He was trying to sell it as though it was a tool, but it landed right off his dome.
Hawaii firmly in control now, up 5 after this triple block.
It was hard to see on that slow-mo replay, but it did. It landed right on his dome, just bounced out. It's a good swing.
Tread Rosenthal once again. Kondiv, that is out of bounds. I think we're going to get a challenge.
Well, still some talking through the net, and it's not about the challenge. Both players are kind of looking at each other from both sides of the net, and they are going to challenge it.
Call on the floor is out. Long Beach State was pretty sure it was in on that sideline.
Well, the best view was by Coach McCray, who's standing right there. It might have been in his challenge, not the players recommended he challenge it. He's standing right there. Must have seen something.
Here's our look here. Might be tough to tell.
Oh, he's another thing. How far his hand, you see how far he was broad jumping. The set was a bit low. So Kondiv is having to stretch and fly and broad jump. Look how high he's getting. Wow. Man, that's close.
Sid Church with the decision. It is called in. Long Beach State will catch a break here. And I'm sure that's probably what Hawaii was also talking about, saying that, well, we were called for a center line violation. Maybe Long Beach State could have gotten called there.
Did you see how quickly he pulled his hand back? Yeah. Kondiv, he was trying to disguise that.
Overpass, and that is out of bounds.
He wants that one back. He wanted that one back, I'll tell you.
Part of the reason why Hawaii is in control of this third set, always pivotal. It's a 1-1 match tie. Oh, Sakanoko limping a little bit here, and I think we're going to get a stoppage in play.
I think it might be an ankle. That doesn't look good. Oh, no, it's a cramp. That's more, it relieves me a little more. That's a cramp.
Yeah.
I thought he blew his ankle out, and that is not good.
See how many challenges he has left. Saw the number 2 up there from Sid Church. And here we go. Adrian Rohr is serving out of this injury timeout. Finn Kearney is officially in the front row for Hawaii. He will be on the left side. Yes, he's a left-handed hitter, but has experience and has been working on being a left side hitter for Hawaii, as Christian Tetrisky has been so effective as a right side hitter for them. And here we go, back in play. Rohr to serve. 5-point lead still for the Warriors. Make it 7. Make it 6-point lead and a 17-11 score.
The speed cam over there says 27 miles per hour. I think it's the other way around. I think it's 72. That was a powerful serve.
Throw this year. There's that assimilated clap. And we're off and running. Finn Kearney, his first swing is a kill.
Right in between the block. The block was set nicely, just in between Christ and the outside blocker. Such a good hit. Just a little, look how small this window is, right there. And nudged it through.
33rd kill this year overall. Was hitting .387 before that swing. That only rose. That's in. Good swing from Jackson Christ.
putting it down with authority. Look at that. He's going to get some more sets, and he's firing up his team. Look at Jackson turning around to his players saying, let's go.
Wojciech Gajek was key in getting Long Beach State back into the first set. Trying to do so here. Kondev has to recycle. Kondev again, triple block. Put down by Hawaii.
It shows the trust and it shows the confidence to go to Kondev. He got blocked the first time, they go back to him again. And it was just too big of a block. 3 up, it's just hard to get around these guys. You have Jordan at 6'11", 6'10".
That's down again for Jackson Christ. As you said, Andreas, looking to get more action offensively in the middle.
I like Christ in the middle right there. They can't figure him out, and he's hitting well tonight. He's turning the ball both ways, both the left side of the court and the right side of the court.
Over on to Tread Rosenthal.
Still with a perfect sheet, another kill for Rosenthal. Before the pass came to his hands, he glanced over to see if there was any real estate. There was, and he put it right there.
Finn Kearney back there now for the Rainbow Warriors. Out misses on that serve. Long Beach State will catch a break. Chris to serve now for Long Beach State. Into the net. That is service error number 14 in the match so far. 10 for Hawaii as they bring in a serving sub. Kaino Wade set to come in for the Rainbow Warriors.
Fans, please turn off your flashlights during the play. Thank you.
Wade, the sophomore, has 21 service aces on the year. Looking for another there. Varga having a second shot at it, maybe a third. Instead, it's Gajek.
With a whip. Look at him. He wants to get this crowd going. Everyone's on their feet, firing them up. Marquardt holding the middle. One-on-one on the outside. Thank you, Marquardt, is what Gajek is saying after that hit. Let me have one-on-one all night. No one's stopping me.
16 kills for Gajek. Good serve from Pizzanti. Termination, Adrian Rohr.
What a snap. Just threads it in between the outside and middle blocker. Just a good high, hard hit. Well done by Rohr.
He's still errorless on the night. 6 kills on 12 swings, hitting .500. Varga dug up by Greenwich. Rohr misses long that time. There's his first hitting error.
Well, he's entitled a mistake once in a while. Rohr has been doing fantastic outside there. His serving has been amazing, and his swing outside.
Skylar Varga. Rohr, softer shot, required a diving save by Gajek. Gajek looking for a high hands, couldn't find it.
It was a good idea. He had to swing high.
Kind of fell to the floor a little hard there. His teammates making sure he's okay. He's having to stretch out a little bit.
Yeah, it was a loud thump. We heard it from here. He's kind of walking it off. I think he'll be okay.
Rohr back there again for Hawaii. That one misses long. So some work here for Long Beach State. Hawaii has had this 5-point lead pretty consistently here in the third set. Marquardt gotten those starts lately, the transfer from Grand Canyon, with some critical serves here. In the middle, it's Ofek Hazan finding a way to get a kill.
Just dribbled down the block on both Jackson and Gayak. Just dribbled down. I mean, it looked like a good block. They all got there. They planted their feet right. They reached over.
Gayak, just that hot hand tonight for Long Beach State.
Such good vision. Goes up. He doesn't need to slam the ball every time. He's been going a lot cross court. Let me do a little shotty over the block in area 4. And succeeds once again, adding to his incredible stats tonight.
Nick McCray taking him out for a breather here. He wants him to get checked out. Has a serving sub here for him in Ryan Peluso. Set point for Hawaii, and that'll do it in set 3. The pivotal third set goes to the Rainbow Warriors.
The Rainbow Warriors giving the Beach just a little bit too much rain that last set.
Rohr will be back there to serve. That means Finn Kearney is in the front row, so Luis Sakanoko still taking some time to rest and recover. Over on 2 goes Jake Pizzanti. He hit that well.
A little bit of Rosenthal's playbook. It was a high pass, high on the net. Jake taking advantage of that. Good leaps by him and just puts it down. Beautiful slot down.
Good pass by Greenwich. In the middle is Jordan, picked up by Varga. Oh, swung on down by Pizzanti.
Jake Pizzanti, Arcetti, are you kidding me? Putting it down the trees in the front row? That was great. Pizzanti falling back on his butt, getting up quickly, and look at, he's smiling, laughing. He loves it. Give it to me again. Set me.
Christ. Another good serve. It's in.
An ace. Jackson Chris, when he's on, remember how tall he is. So he's hitting that at a higher point, and he's putting him in the corner. It's so difficult to pass that.
Off speed, that works.
Everyone flat-footed. A little bit help from the twine. Hits the brakes and drops right down on the 10-foot line. Let's see what kind of variety he's going to bring on this one.
Chris, top 10 in the country in aces per set. We're seeing why. Good pass there from Greenwich. They needed that side out, did Hawaii.
Tetreski flying in the air from the back row. Just got a little bit of hand off of Skylar Varga. And just a little toolage there. Not much more you can do on that. High quality volleyball.
There is Wojciech Gayak again, a match-leading 18 kills.
Like a lineman in football, they just don't get the credit, but watch what Marquardt did. He pulled Ofek Hazan up one-on-one for the outside. Such a good job by Marquardt by fooling him and teasing him to come up with him.
Serve goes long there.
In fact, Hazan was even nodding his head like, you got me.
Two serving 5, it's Tread Rosenthal. Marquardt unable to find the floor in bounds.
You know, it was a wise set. It was a good pass off of Kellen. And it just hit a little long. He went crossbody. He wants that back. Marquardt's going to get the next one in. I can feel it. Set him more. He's going to put it down.
Good serve from Tread Rosenthal. That's why he was on the graphic we showed you earlier. Top 5 in the Big West in service aces per set.
It's a hard ball to pass down the line in area 5.
Gajek dug up this time by Greenwich. Kearney dug up by Pizzanti. It's over the net and it's out of bounds.
Some good digging both sides of the court. Just came out a little bit short, going beyond the court on the UH side, out in the black paint.
It's a game of runs here in the 4th set, as Hawaii has matched that hot start from Long Beach State. We're tied at 5. Tread Rosenthal, no surprise that he's on a run here as the server, also with 6 kills on 6 errorless, 27 assists. Hasn't had as many digs as he usually can get. That serve going into the net. Skylar Varga back there now for Long Beach State. He's a server that can go on some runs for the beach.
Oh,
fires it long this time.
Put that all the way into the sandbar, and that one just went beyond long. Out of the court, out of the barriers. Skylar knows it. He'll get that one back. He's going to pass a nail here.
I think Kearney avoiding Varga there on that serve. Kondiv gets picked up. Kondiv having to wait a little while for that set. It is a double contact violation, and Hawaii will gain the point.
They were a little out of system, that the setter-hitter relationship on that. I think Kondiv was coming in at a different speed than Pizzanti was setting.
Gajek has just been on fire tonight.
He has. He's snapping that ball with such velocity, and cross court right underneath the middle blocker. Beautiful cross court.
Braden Marquardt back there to serve. Firing that one across. Kearney blocked and roofed.
Jackson Chris putting it all the way back on Hawaii's court, pressing all the way over the net, not getting fooled by anyone, just committing. Look at that, that's a textbook block. Jackson's letting everyone know it about it too. He's letting everyone know it.
Beach has needed some momentum. They absolutely need this 4th set. Oh, the good off speed from Christian Tatrisky.
Smart volleyball. Very, very good vision to see that and just take all of that off his hip. Just a little, you know, if he decides to play on the AVP tour in the future, he's going to be a good player. He has such good vision, and not every ball has to be a hard hit.
Well, on the indoor side, he's been trying to help Bulgaria, and there also Alex Nicolau, that Long Beach State has known so well over the years. That's down for Jackson Christ.
You know, speaking of guys who are on fire tonight, Jackson Christ, he's playing at a whole different level. He's looking over at Pizzanti. Give me the ball again. I can see that. Give it to me. I know exactly where to put this ball every time. He's got all the confidence in the world.
6 kills on 8 swings for Christ. Big serve from Wojciech, Gajek, and ace.
Seemed to get stuck in his arms, Finn Kearney's. He's there, just kind of almost like he's trying to catch it. Yo-yoed in his arms.
That one goes long. Gayak has been on a run during this match, but believe it or not, that was just his first service ace tonight.
And he's put a lot of UH in trouble on the ones he did put in.
Misserve there from Tutriski. Kind of an important misserve there, as Tutriski has been one of the better servers for Hawaii throughout the season, throughout his career.
Right.
Kandiv, also one of the better servers for Long Beach State. Was there a touch? There was. Tread Rosenthal able to get one.
Rosenthal just doing almost a little back slice off his hand, off the edge of Skylar Vargas' hand, little tip, and used him, tooled him.
Oh, what a swing. What a recovery by Hawaii. Initial dig by Greenwich. And a block in roof.
So what Long Beach did on that play is they didn't send Skylar to the outside pin. They pinched him in a little bit, hoping to try to find a little hole between the middle blocker and the outside. And with this kind of height, they just reached their arm over and just closed it down. But that was a very unique offense that Long Beach just ran. Uh-oh, it looks like we have another person down. Oh no, this is Rosenthal. It might have been.
On the save, he kind of came up limping, somehow was able to help on that double block as he's able to walk off on his own power.
And
looks like he stays in here.
He does, and you can thank the athletic trainers for taping those ankles, because without that tape, his ankle would have been 90 degrees and he would have been off and maybe out for the season. I just hate to see volleyball players twist ankles and break them, because this is a game of inches on the tightrope, right on the line there. And sometimes you land so close to someone else's foot, and that's all it takes.
All tied at 11. Great serve from Roar. Varga able to get an attack across. Kearney finds a way through the triple block.
Off-speed hit, found it right off of the Long Beach block, just inside their left hand. The off-speed's been working a lot tonight, haven't they?
Yes.
I mean, more so than usual, both sides of the court.
Roar now on a good run. Gayak gets dug up. Tutriski blocked in roof.
Wow. There's some high-level volleyball and some hard-hitting, hard-blocking both sides of the court. Bump pass. Oh, it may not even have made it. Looks like it may have hit the tape mostly. That's why Skylar's pointing at his head. I think it hit his forehead.
Tutriski keeping that one in. Condit from the back row, somehow that sneaks through.
Very creative offense. I think a lot of blockers were looking for it to go outside to the pin. Condiv says, give me that ball, I'm gonna put it down.
Krista's been a key server tonight for Long Beach State.
Heater.
Great pass by Greenwich. Gayak.
And a touch. High off the touch. Another one done and another cramp. This time it's Voyage Gayak. Oh, I just hate seeing this. I've never seen so many people go down on cramps. Oh, this. It's the same thing, it's the calf. Oh, and those are hard to recover on right in the middle of the game. You can recover 2 or 3 days after, but look at that. He's just holding it. He knew it was immediate in his calf.
I know it is storming out there in Hawaii. In Southern California, it is a bit of the opposite, really hot and dry lately.
And right away, you want to think hydration.
Yeah.
And you want to think electrolytes. And these athletes at this level, they have nutritionists, and they know how to, their regimen and what to be taking, supplements, that sort of thing. You know what? It happens. He's flying all over the court, and this is game 4, and it just caught up to him. Connor Bloom going to come in and take his spot.
So Connor Bloom will be the opposite for Long Beach State. Seen him in the front row a good amount of times already this season. And this is why some of the other matches this season were, as they like to say, they were able to flex their depth. That was so important, as that is out of bounds initially. I think we're going to get a challenge.
Yeah, a lot of the Long Beach players are pointing to Coach McCray, saying, we need to challenge this one. That looked good. We'll see what it looks like slow-mo. No surprise, all the UH guys are saying, no, that's clearly out. We're standing right next to the line. We have a better view.
Works as a pseudo timeout as well here for Coach Nick McCray. Just looking at that back line here, let's see.
That looked long. Yeah, I don't think that was even close.
Sid Church over there, let's see what his decision is. He's got some other angles as well to work with. Did seem long there.
It sure did. Yeah, it looked like it was right in between the A on State and the N line.
But also this an opportunity to, again, slow things down for Long Beach State. Ice the next server.
All right, let's see. This is not a good angle. Yeah, they're going to UH's favor on that call. It went long. But Beach still ahead, 14-13. Travell Jordan back to serve. He's likely going to do a jump floaty, and that's why the Long Beach defense is stepping up a little bit and going to take it with their hands.
Connor Bloom gets the first set, gets his first swing, but puts it out of bounds.
Pizzanti wanting to go to Connor Bloom, fresh off the bench, and give him a try.
That's down for Skylar Varga. Good serve from Trey Rosenthal here.
Oh, he's down again. Rosenthal's down again with that.
We are still playing here. We've had a stoppage of play earlier. Rosenthal somehow able to get a setup.
He's hobbling. He can barely move.
He is still able to find that dig. Kearney misses wide.
Okay, he's down again. I was surprised he was able to play that one out. Another cramp, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, another cramp. I've never seen this before. I've never seen, it's rare to see one man go down.
Has been the same 2 guys. Oh, actually 3, I guess you could say. But we've seen Trey already down earlier in this match.
And I thought that was more ankle, but this is a, it's a cramp. As Ofek Hazan feeds him some hydration, some water, some electrolytes.
Louis Sakanoko from earlier in the match still out. He's been on the training bicycle throughout.
So Trey Rosenthal just thumbs up to the referee that he's going to stay on.
He has been a trooper throughout this match. He knows that Hawaii just needs a few more points to end this one. They have that 2-1 advantage. You saw Louis Sakanoko. Seems like he's done for tonight. That is out of bounds, outside the antenna. Long Beach State will take a 2-point lead.
I'm watching Tread Rosenthal closely. I'm watching him as he jumps off his line to go set. That one seemed fine. Let's see if he has that spring. Because remember, setters are jumping every single play. And people don't realize that. All of the fame and glory goes to the outside hitters because they're exploding out there. But just remember, the setters are jumping every single play.
Well,
and
right now, advantage Long Beach State into this timeout. 2-point lead. This fourth set has seen its fair share of good plays, but yeah, we've gotten into a little bit of, I guess, ugliness, mostly because it's just things we don't want to see. We don't want to see players getting hurt. I know it's kind of just cramps and can be recovered from, but the last thing we want to see in this very important game, but yes, it's a regular season one, anyone coming down with a serious injury.
Absolutely.
Long Beach State hitting 245 for the match. Hawaii hitting 309. In this set alone, it's been the Beach 211, Hawaii 067. Kind of been lots of stop and go. Little out of rhythm throughout this fourth set. Remember, Long Beach State needs this to extend the match. Kearney.
That was over the block. Wow.
Inserted into the match for Louis Sakanoko in this more natural right side in this rotation. Gets the side out, goes back to serve for Hawaii.
Great pass.
And it's good for Alex Kondev to terminate.
Kaboom! Kondev is just so strong up there, powerful. When he does push-ups, he pushes the earth down. That's how strong this guy is.
Ryan Peluso back in to serve for Long Beach State. Roar blocked and roofed.
And who else? Jackson Christ again. What a block. Just a huge Great Wall of China up there. Watch, he doesn't follow the beach middle. He just cheats outside and stretches way over.
That serve long from Peluso.
You know, earlier I mentioned Peluso. I never see him serve any kind of errors, and he has two tonight. Very uncharacteristic of him. And he knows it because he put his shirt over his head as he's walking.
I was just about to say that. Kainoa Wade in to serve for Hawaii. Kondev finding the floor around that Tetrisky block.
Playing the game of look, he just hangs up there, like a game of gravity right there, and just sneaks it through.
It's fun to watch those two go at it. They know each other so well from national team play. Connor Bloom back in to serve for the Beach. Roar blocked and roofed. That'll be Long Beach State point. As we come out of the timeout, Connor Bloom. There's the clap.
His trademark.
Tetrisky touched initially by Bloom, and the chase down goes awry.
And
Kellen Larson going into the crowd there.
He went up to the fourth level, kept running up, went to the concession stand, ordered a drink because he sees how everyone is dehydrated, and came back down.
Here's Tetrisky. That serve into the net. Missed on his first go at it his last 2 times around. Alex Kondev now back there for Long Beach State. Important red zone serves for either side.
That's smart to keep that in. That's
Picked
why
up.
it's smart to keep it in.
Varga off the
Coolidge.
triple block, and it's out.
That's why it's important to keep the serve in when you're getting this far at the end of the game at 22. Now it's 23. Let the blockers do some work up there. Keep that ball in. Smart decision by Kondev on the serve.
There's that high toss again, and he's going with the fastball this time. Roar, that is in, but it's a net violation on Long Beach State.
And the second referee was standing right there. If they want to challenge that, that's pretty gutsy because he has the best view in the whole place.
They're going to play on.
Let's watch him from the outside. Yeah, I don't know.
Would be tough.
Great pass by Kondev.
Varga puts that one down. He was the one trying to say challenge, but he did realize, hey, it's more important to get the side out, and he does so there.
What court vision. He had about 2 inches inside the block to even hit that spot.
Set point, and that is out of bounds. So
Almost-
Hawaii hits that 20-point mark.
Almost hit Tetreski's right foot. He was standing right in the corner trying to hide him.
Still set point.
Again, a jump floaty coming, and Long Beach steps in a little bit on their defense. They know what's coming.
Into the net.
Debate that till the cows come home. Let's see what these teams do with the serve.
Alex Kondev with a good serve. Great pass by Greenwich to Trisky that hit the end, or something hit the antenna. They're going to say it was a Long Beach State blocker, and it's a net violation.
Oh, so that was okay. Yeah, because that that antenna was swaying back and forth. Someone or something hit it.
Adrian Rohr. Good serve. Varga off that triple block.
Over the block. 6'10 and a 6'11 block. Sky Ryder Varga goes over them. Look how high he's hitting. That's so hard to do with a big block like that.
Jackson Christ keeps that serve in. Perfect pass. Jordan gets popped up. Gajek blocked back. Scramble play. Varga. That's back down. Hawaii with the big roof.
Skylar had nowhere to go. He was just trying to recycle it again, hoping he had a couple lads next to him to pop it back up. But that block just threw it down too hard and too fast.
Jordan back to serve for Hawaii. Over on 2. Jake Pizzanti gets that to go.
He's a real threat with that, isn't he? I mean, he's just been phenomenal with that all night. Middle blocker, Ofek Hazan, tracking the middle, and just snuck by him really fast with Pizzanti.
Fourth
Speed.
kill tonight for Pizzanti. Kearney. Kearney again. Picked up. Varga. Picked up by Greenwich. What a rally here won by Long Beach State.
What a rally! Everyone's digging. Oh, again, here we go again. I'm sorry to say that Tread Rosenthal is, gosh, he's just hobbling around with that calf again.
Yeah, right after that big swing.
he's just powering through this with pain, and he's a fighter. He's just not going to walk off that court.
That serve goes long from Pizzanti. Back and forth we go here in the fifth. It's Rosenthal back there to serve. That dig, by the way, off of Rosenthal's swing. First time he hasn't had a kill on a swing tonight.
I think he's still favoring his other foot, and I think it's affecting his serve. Oh boy. He's the master of disguising it, or this pain, he's just fighting through this pain.
Kearney. Condiv got a touch.
And I'm sorry I keep focusing on Tread Rosenthal, the great athlete that he is. He's hobbling. The ball went over his hands in the deep corner in area one, and Rosenthal running fast forward, and right as he lands, he's already hobbling.
Blocked back, kept alive. Free ball opportunity for the Beach in the middle. Marquardt popped up. Kearney on the right side in this rotation. It's a net violation called on Long Beach State. Doesn't matter. Side out Hawaii. Finn Kearney coming in to replace Luis Sakanoko. And he's been able to do a good job off the bench. 5 kills already.
Great serve too.
And that swing into the antenna. Hawaii ties it.
That set went a little bit long, and Gayak was just struggling with inches. Nowhere to go really on that.
There is Wojciech Gayak.
Delivering with a cross-court high hard snap. Hazan reaching out, and I think he just snuck that right in between the seam. Look at that little seam right there, just split seconds, all the time he had.
Marquardt back to serve here for Long Beach State. Roar gets picked up by Marquardt initially. Net violation on Long Beach State.
He was up there so high and flying, and his momentum took him into the net on the back of his shirt. It was ever so slight.
Both teams have felt their bumps and bruises. It's been a fight all night. Well, somehow this is kept alive. Petrisky popped up. Gayak into the net there.
That's the second net violation. It's tight, and he's trying to work with the inches he has between the pin and the blockers, and that one's still just a little wide. Difficult for him to try to keep that in the court.
Sold out crowd in the pyramid, making some noise for both sides. Hawaii with the slight 1-point advantage in the fifth. That's Jackson Christ in the middle.
Who again? Jackson Christ. The middles are working tonight, and Jackson knows it. Look at him nodding and performing with the highest stats.
The last time Hawaii has beaten Long Beach State inside the pyramid is back in 2015. As that one goes out of bounds. Might get a challenge here.
That was a bullet. I think Coach McCray is asking how many Yep, he's going to challenge it. And you know what? Why not? At this score, this close to the game, that could be a big game changer right there.
Yeah, he's got 2 challenges. We're in the middle of this 5th set. Look who else is on the floor now having to rehydrate, get stretched out. It's Jake Pizzanti now.
This is unbelievable for those watching around the country, on the islands, throughout Southern California. I've watched this sport my entire life, played it. I've never seen this many hamstring, calf pulled muscles in my life in one game. And now Jake Pizzanti is getting the treatment.
Point stays with Hawaii. That also kind of works out as a pseudo timeout there for Nick McRae to have his setter get stretched out. Yeah, that's definitely out of bounds.
Right. Well, let's just hope Jake Pizzanti is okay. He's testing his leg, he's walking it off.
It's been a record heat wave here in Southern California for the month of March. Not saying that's the reason, but it's at least a factor.
I think it is. This is too coincidental.
All tied at 8 apiece. Christian Tuktriski goes back to serve for Hawaii.
Good pass.
No touch, and Hawaii will take a big advantage point.
That was a big play, and he needed to put that one in. But they're still in the game. That's a great swipe off of they're calling it the other way. I thought Pizzanti swiped it off the blocker. Okay, they switched the call. That's what I thought. Because he was up in the air and just swiped it off the blocker's hand. That's now the correct call.
Hawaii is looking to at least discuss this. I don't know if they want to challenge this here. And it is a challenge.
Yeah, okay. I thought the referee's correction in favor of Long Beach State is the right call. I had a great viewpoint right even with the net, and he did swipe it off the blocker.
Well, who touched it last year? Even the Lions judges are talking with the R1 and Sergio Gonzalez.
It's a clear swipe.
Yeah.
I think, watch this from this angle. Push off the blocker, off of Jordan's hand. To me, it's crystal clear. At least it gives Jake Pizzanti a little time to work that calf again from the athletic trainer while they study this play in slow-mo.
This has been a pretty wild last couple of sets. I mean, in the match overall, we've seen a bit of everything. We've seen one of those dig kills or bump kills earlier. A lot of players going down with cramps, having to be stretched out, lots of challenges, lots of decisions to be made.
Oh, wow, okay. I'm wrong on that one. I would have bet a paycheck that Pizzanti swiped it off of Jordan's hand. And I don't get much of a paycheck, but the $48.53 would have been on the other call.
Big point there for Hawaii. That's in.
Now the score, just like that, is 8-11. Been in his big game before on the big show. He's who Hawaii wants back to serve. Well, just as I say that, he barely hits the bottom of the tape, so maybe he heard me.
Alex Kondev will now go back to serve for Long Beach State. 2-point game here in the 5th. That one into the net.
I'm not a fan of that when you're getting this close to the end of the 5th set. I just think just putting it in and let your defense take care of it might have been the better odds there. But when he puts it in, it's a bomb. So 2 ways to look at that.
Varga finds a way to get it past the block and down.
I think that was Skylar. Skylar with a great corner pocket. Right in between both blockers' hands. Beautiful court vision.
Good pass by Greenwich. Big swing, Christian to Trisky.
That was a big hit. Putting him at 13, that was a very, very big hit that he had to put in. And Kainoa Wade coming cold off the bench back to serve.
Timeout called by Long Beach State. This match has just been so even through.
And it's all it takes, a couple points.
Good serve by Kainoa Wade out of the timeout. Varga picked up by Wade. Gajek picked up by Rohr. Opportunity here for Long Beach State. Kondev blocked and roofed. Ofek Kazan.
Ofek Kazan.
Actually, wait, I think they're calling a net violation on Hawaii.
Look at that. It was a monster block. Here it is. He did, left arm. Grazed the top of the twine.
It is going to be a challenge from Hawaii here, but we just looked at it. Fans inside the pyramid also had a look at it. It's a great call there by our officiating crew. Such a tough call on such a dynamic play.
It's right there, it's the left arm, yeah. I mean, kudos for stretching. Look how far he's reaching over the net. It just grazed it so close. And that inch is the difference between what the score is going to be changed to in a matter of seconds when we get the result.
Well, call on the floor actually was Long Beach State point. So they were down by 3 before that. Right now it's a 2-point 5th set.
11-13.
So whether it stays with Long Beach State or not is the question here for Sid Church. Jake Pizzanti having to get stretched out once again. This has been such a marathon between Long Beach State and Hawaii, and this is just night 1. We got to do this all over again tomorrow.
I can't wait. And everyone watching tonight, tune in. It will be another great match, I promise you. These two teams have something of a big rivalry. Oh, there's the call, and it does go to Long Beach's side. I thought there was no doubt on that call. They just wanted to be sure. And back to serve is Jake Pizzanti.
11 serving 13. Hawaii a couple of points away. And their first win against Long Beach State inside the pyramid since 2015.
Oh,
now 1 point away.
That was a big serve right there. That one had to go in. It just had to go in. Let's see if Long Beach can crawl their way out of this.
Match point. Rosenthal going with the jump float serve. He had one in high school. Big pickup by Adrian Rohr. Gayak picked up by Greenwich, who's been great tonight. Larson setting up Gayak once again. That's down.
A pillow fight going back and forth. No one wanted to be that last hit that makes an error, so everyone's taking a little bit off their hits just to make sure, but not Gayak. He went for it, hard angle, and just Quentin Greenwich just couldn't get that one up. And he's been playing beautifully all over the court himself to fight to get on this court. And that's what makes for the best athletes.
Still match point for Hawaii. It was on February 28th when they last beat Long Beach State in Long Beach.
So Skylar Varga is the ace master. That's what he does here. Critical point.
Good pass by Greenwich to Trisky to end it. Big win.
Hello, hello, hello. Chúc ngày mới vui vẻ. Hiện tại tôi đang làm video cả nhà. Lấy cái cây. Ăn chưa không? Ăn chưa?
Con nổi da gà hết rồi.
Khoan, hình như ở ngoài kia có ai?
Đâu?
Mẹ đứng yên đã.
Chạy rồi. Vậy mà Huy gặp chó rừng thì cũng phải lánh. Có nó giữ nhà, yên tâm ăn cơm.
Gâu, khích khích.
Thôi, ăn đi. Mai còn dậy sớm nữa. Ăn thôi. Cuối xóm mình có cây đa to lắm. Đêm nào cũng
xin con số may mắn.
Hôm này đau dữ hả? Hôm này hát không đau dữ hả? Hèn chi. Hôm này tôi thấy bà hát không bản rồi, tôi thấy mất tiêu quá kìa. Đúng rồi, viên băng cái bà hát sao bà múa gì đó.
Các cô các chú linh thiêng, cho con xin con số may mắn. Cháo trắng của ngoại hết 30.000. Đêm hôm ngoại thức khuya thế?
Tao đợi con lâu lắm rồi. Hôm thấy đau có trời mà. Hôm không có nghe không có ra mà nghe ông Linh hát nữa đấy. Thì bảo tôi thấy tôi nói ủa bà Liễu nó mất tiền ta. Không thấy bây giờ bà thấy đâu có bây giờ.
Cháo trắng của ngoại hết 30.
Rồi sang đủ về tao lại. Sang nó hát cũng có bản nó mất tiền. Ủa vậy hả? Nó phụ hả? Ủa vậy hả? Tụi nó không có đậu hả? Sang từ đáy kỹ lộn một kỹ lộn này. Cho mẹ đi đầu cái đi. Hồi tối tôi thấy vô tôi nói ủa Sang có đi cái nè. Cho anh Sang đi ca với Nghĩa hả? Ủa có bà Đỏ đó hả? Bữa họ có đi nó cũng ca, bữa nay có đi châu chứ mấy đâu. Chuyện nó não nè. Đầu thắc mắc, đầu thắc mắc gì? Bữa nay thấy đỡ nè. Ngày qua định đi lên nhân ăn khám đó cái làm cái logo á chứ nó còn không có đi. Rồi cái nhỏ đi nhỏ viết nữa coi là mai cũng xong thì chắc phải đi quá. Rồi đầu hôm bà đưa cái chai tiếp cũng thấy mang về nhỏ thì nó cũng được. Nó cũng đỡ đỡ rồi đó. Nó cũng nhọt mà ít rồi. Thì cũng thấy hôm nay thì mới nhỏ thôi tại vì hôm mà lên là tôi đang nhỏ thuốc của tôi đâu có dám nhỏ vô nữa. Cái này không có bị bệnh mà giống như là nó bị nước mắt nó chảy thôi. Ngày mai thì dỗ 2 lần rồi đó.
chi cho phí để tao dùng cho nó thực tế.
Gì thế này?
Cũng quái chi cho phí để có con ma nào rảnh không? Vào đây em bao ăn bao ở, chỉ cần tối tối đi hùn mấy đứa em biết thôi. Thằng khùng, đêm hôm để người ta ma cũng bị bốc. Có con ma nào rảnh?
Trời mệt quá. Thì ngồi xuống, bay lỡ lưng thế sao lão múc rau răm cho được. Ăn trứng lớn mà không ăn rau răm thì đi đầu thai cho rồi. Đất ơi.
Đang ngồi làm việc anh em.
Dạ, con khấn vái vong hồn về đây cho con xin số để đổi đời. Con sợ quá. Lẹ đi, nghe tiếng giấy mẹn kêu gợn người quá. Chạy lẹ anh em ơi. Dạ, con khấn. Chú lái lẹ giùm con.
Đăng chưa?
Chúng lái lệ. Tôi cũng có yêu một người con gái. Người con gái đó cũng rất yêu tôi. Nhưng chỉ vì việc nước mà chúng tôi đành phải chia tay. Bác nói câu cảm động thế này. Chẳng biết đến bây giờ.
Bật nhỏ lên không?
Tức là lúc bác ta đã lãnh tụ. Người con gái đó. Tránh ra cho lão làm ăn con ơi. Tránh ra. Con
Ai ôm mộng gửi lời thì cứ bơi vào đây.
ai xong rồi lão. Bạn nghèo dữ lắm đấy. Giá có vị mặn của Đức. Có vị mặn của Đức. Trời đất, chị bỏ như đi họ thế này mà bằng. Tối nay cả duyên. Trời đất. Trời đất, chị bỏ. Hát gì mà dở vậy con, sai nhịp hết trơn, phải xuống giọng cổ như vậy nè. Trăng ơi soi nước. Thu lại coi.
Chào và hẹn gặp lại tất cả các bạn.